Hey guys, so I just wanted to share a little bit about what I'm up to today. So I got my multicolor JDM fog lights for my Blobeye, and in order to try to just preserve these just a little bit, I wanted to PPF the lenses. And so I bought some PPF and I just ran it through my vinyl plotter. I just slowed the speed down and raised the pressure up, and it cut. Not the cleanest, but it cut. And all I needed was circles, and so here we are. So I'm gonna start off by clay barring the glass, actually, just to try to pull out any contaminants before we put the film over it. So I just have a little piece of clay bar, and right now I'm using rubbing alcohol as a lubricant, which is not the best for this, but because it's such a small piece, I'm not too worried about it evaporating on me. When you're doing a larger piece, you want to use something that's not going to evaporate like that. So just trying to clean these and pull out any impurities before I seal it. Wipe these down. Great. I'm not a pro at wrapping or a PPF installer by any means. I'm really just figuring this out as I go. And so I have a little bit of soapy water here that I'm going to use to lubricate this. Hold on. It's making a little bit of a mess. Okay, great. So I'm just going to lubricate this down. And then I have my PPF here, which I need to peel. This is not the cleanest way of doing this job, but better PPF. Basically, I'm going to stick it on there as clean as I can. And I'm going to just lube this up just a little bit more. Great. So we're doing a wet install of PPF. So this is a little challenging because there's all these they call it fingers, right? But where it kind of like folds up like this, because the lens has like a convex to it. And so it's a bit of a challenge, but I am going to attempt to squeegee it out. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to do like a soft squeegee, basically just to get some of the liquid out, because there's just like a little bit too much lubrication. Anyways, all right, so let's just start by trying to squeegee this best we can. So I find that I'm just gonna go from the inside out. And I find that I basically just have to keep doing this. Like the fingers will always fight me because that's just like the shape of it. But as I force the soapy water out, it's like the PPF gets more tacky and it starts to stick a little bit better and it stops lifting. Even now, well, maybe not, but even now I already kind of feel like it's doing a better job sticking down. And I just need to continue to force the soapy water or the lubrication out from under the PPF. So while there's still a little bit of movement, I'm going to try to make sure I have this positioned pretty good. And I'm just going to continue to try to do my best in keeping the PPF in place. It's actually a little bit of a challenge. I find that it's like, I wish it was just a little bit tackier, because when it's like this smooth, I find that it keeps moving actually. So what I need to do is I need to squeegee it pretty hard to force the liquid out, but the PPF keeps sliding. So I don't know if you guys have any tips on how to do something like this, but yeah, this is what we have so far. Cool, so this one is a bit challenging. I'm just going to continue to basically fight these and just use I'm gonna try like a slicing technique. I know wrappers kind of slice it sideways and kind of go slow, but it's not really working for me here. But yeah, so just continue to fight the fingers. I think you can kind of start to see now that it's really starting to kind of minimize actually how much it's lifting. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but right now I only see like this one little spot here that's actually lifting. And now there's actually no fingers that are lifting. So it's actually doing pretty decent, but it's slightly off. So I'm gonna just shift it over a little bit. And I'm just using my fingers to kind of gauge that. While keeping it there. Just want to try to squeegee it a little bit harder, get as much of the liquid out as possible. Great. That looks pretty good. I see no air bubbles, nothing. There's like a little bit of air bubbles, I guess, because the glass is kind of pitted. But yeah, this actually seems to have come out pretty good. And so I think what I'm going to do for the next step, so there's still like quite a bit of liquid in here. So I think I am going to actually put this in a dehydrator to actually kind of help get that soapy water out from under this PPF. But as you can see, there's no more fingers, or the PPF is no longer trying to lift because it was like a flat piece up against like a convex lens. And so, yeah, that came out pretty decent.